So this is the last video that I said you guys should check out. Basically, I've been talking about this in the blog for a little bit, and I'm going to introduce the idea here on YouTube. Dramatic pause as he drinks the water. But I've been thinking about this for a little bit, and one of the things that I wanted to do when I came to YouTube, besides breaking personal boxes, which I love doing, and thankfully everybody has really liked it, and I've, very close to 1,000 subs in just like 3 months. So seriously, thank you to all of you for that, because I would have never, ever dreamt of getting to 1,000 subs in 3 months. So it's pretty cool. With that being said, there's something I wanted to do for the Card Collecting Society League of Geeks here and everywhere else also, and it's something that I kind of had in my mind from the beginning. And I know a couple of people have said they've had their the idea in their mind, blah 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 blah. But I'm just going to lay it out so it doesn't get copyrighted by anybody else, because what I'm going to do with it is going to be better and bigger than anybody else has seen. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to design an entire website. I'm probably not going to be the only person. I'm going to need some help with it, obviously, because my work schedule for the week does not allow for me to really be on top of it as much as I would like to be. The free time that I have, I spend, if I'm going out on dates or playing my Xbox, or just doing stuff, a typical guy would do. And I don't get a lot of free time anyway. I come home late on the weekend or weekdays and stuff like that. So, but that being said, I am going to request the help of probably about 5 to 10 guys I can really count on. I already have like 1 or 2 in mind, one of whom I've actually spoken to and seemed pretty cool with the idea. So I'm going to need help as far as graphic design goes, administrative maintenance, stuff like that, and just overseeing it, just kind of like moderating and stuff like that, and just we'll figure it out as the site goes. But my plan is, once I get to about 1,200 to 1,500 subs, which I guess shouldn't take that much longer at the rate that I've been going at, thank God, I'm going to erect this website, and what's going to end up happening is it's going to act for a central hub for all of YouTube, basically, and the card collecting clan that we have here. So it'll act as a trading forum, because a lot of you out there obviously are in the same boat as I am. The guys, especially with large number of subs, where you get flooded in your inbox with PMs of guys who want to trade and this and that, and even for the guys who have 200, 300 subs and whatnot, or guys who are real active traders. And this is a way to clean up that clutter, where we'll create categories of forums and a message board on this website. And one of the categories will be about trading cards, and we'll have, we can subdivide it. I mean, the logistics of it still haven't been decided by myself yet, but basically, like any other website, like Sports Cards Traders or hobbykings.com, whatever, you will be able to post scans and stuff like that of cards that you may want to be able to trade, but out in an open forum, instead of shooting people PMs and them not getting back to you and whatnot. This is actually, you can reach out to a whole bunch of people, and the idea is that there are a lot of people on YouTube who don't frequent these other sites, and this is a good way for everybody to reach out and communicate with each other on that. That's number one. Number two is I'm going to take the blacklisting that I have and kind of expand it over there, and even have a category where we can really call out the guys who have been disruptive to the community in terms of scamming people and stuff like that, and start a collection of names. Instead of having to go around and blog and say, well, is this guy trustworthy? Can I trust this guy on a trade, this, that? And you still see people that get scammed, and it'll still happen, but we can really reduce those numbers if we have an open forum where, so-and-so person is blacklisted right there, and we know, oh, all right, before I make a trade with this guy, let me go check it out and whatnot. We'll keep that updated. That's number two. Number three, a lot of people have been talking about this. A lot of the active group breakers started with a video The Truth Made, and it kind of trickles all over to everybody else. And I really haven't seen anybody enforce it yet, which is kind of funny. I have not seen one person actually do it yet, including actually even The Truth himself, who suggested it in the video. And I'm not calling one particular person out or anything, but this may be a way to actually enforce that kind of stuff, because Chad in his video was mentioning about how, blog scheduling is all over the place. You got like 4 or 5 guys who are doing group breaks and this and that. First of all, I personally don't care. Okay, if you want to do a group break, it's free world. Go do whoever you want to do or whatever you want to do. Whoever you want to do. And, unless you want to do trainings and stuff like that, you come to a blog group. You know what I mean? But seriously, whatever you want to do, whatever group break you want to do, you should be able to do it on your own. Okay, seriously, it shouldn't be like, well, this guy's doing something, so I'm not going to do something. Or go ahead and do it, man. It's a free world. It's the internet. You can do whatever you want. But that being said, if you do want some structure to it, and you do want people to know, hey, you know what? Maybe Endapol has a group break at Friday at 8 p.m., or maybe Thundering24 has a group break on Wednesday, or maybe G-Man TD has a group break on Monday or whatnot, and you want to check it out and be like, oh, well, I got the same product as this cat on the same day at the same time. What am I doing? I'm probably not going to get the guys I need to fill my group break. Well, here's a great way where we can go and we can coordinate that stuff on that site too. You can just simply post your stuff, because the problem is that on YouTube is that we have too many guys that are creating too many videos saying blog at this time, blog at that time, blog at this time, blog at that time. And me personally, I'm missing personal breaks. I don't get to see a lot of the personal breaks that guys are doing anymore, because when I come home at night, all I'm seeing is group break at 11:30 p.m., group break at midnight, group break at this, group break at that. I get to actually shuffle through all that stuff to actually get to card videos, because everything's turned into a come to blog at this time video and whatnot. And it does get a little bit frustrating, not only for myself, but a lot of other people here, I'm sure. So this is a good way to kind of, shuffle through that, funnel through that. You don't have to make YouTube videos every 5 seconds saying that kind of stuff, and stuff like that. Or it's just, I think it's something that we can work towards with. For whoever wants to. Me personally, I don't really care. If I'm going to start a blog room, I'm going to start regardless of whether somebody's got 80 guys in their room while I'm going on, or somebody's got 5 guys in the room at the same time. I'm not stepping on anybody's toes, but the fact is, if I want to come out here and shoot the barrel with a whole bunch of people and just have some fun and auction some cards off and whatnot, I should be able to do that as with anybody else. But for the people who do want to coordinate and structure the group breaks around everybody else's schedule, the people who do a lot of group breaks in particular, this will be a good way to get around that. And then just in general, I want to actually have sports cards trading forums talk, product reviews, kind of like what I do at the end of the videos, where you get everybody's opinions on it and stuff like that. And then the grand scheme is, after a few months, is to shuttle people from other sites also. Now, I'm not saying we're going to take over Beckett or take over Sports Kings or this or that, but if we can get those same people on those forums to come to this site and then, extraneously, diffuse over into YouTube, as an adjunct, it'll elevate the number of subs that a lot of guys will have, because you'll have intrinsically it'll attract a lot of viewers from other sites who may not be seeing this stuff on the tube. And B, if you juxtapose our site or my site or this YouTube site or AZTube site, that's what I'm going to call it actually, with these other sites, AZTube, I like that. It's something that can be used as a second weapon in the arsenal of trading and the arsenal of selling and whatnot. eBay, unfortunately, has ruined the market. Okay, eBay fees, eBay shenanigans is what I'm going to call it in general. People upbidding, you name it, you got it. Okay, that kind of stuff. PayPal, we can only avoid it so much. There's still going to be costs taken away somewhere, whether it's sales taxes or PayPal taking fees away from you, whatever. We can't control that completely, but what we can do is we can sell cards even on this website in a way where we can circumvent the monster that is YouTube and avoid that kind of stuff. We do that to a certain extent on YouTube, but these are all ideas that I'm throwing out at you guys and whatnot. I would appreciate all the feedback in the world on this, because I think this is a really important topic. I appreciate the feedback from anybody who doesn't have a vid, from anybody who's got 0 subs, all the way to somebody who's got 5,000 subs. I don't care who it is. I don't care if your name is Bob the Home Depot guy 17 at AOL.com, who's got no subs and has got whatever, no videos, or if you're Chris5784, great. I just want everybody's opinion on this, because I think this would be a valuable asset to what we got going on here. And like I said, I'm going to need a bunch of help with it, and I'm really going to pick and choose who I want for it, because I got to have people I'm going to trust in a project of this kind of undertaking. So if you're interested, you can PM me if you want to be part of this thing. Preferably, I'm going to take guys who are a little bit older, 18 plus. Not to say if you're 16, I won't take you. If I really trust you, there might be like 1 or 2 guys out there around that age that I might trust, but that would really help. And that's basically it. So that's my little spiel for tonight, to help everybody and everything here, in terms of streamlining, in terms of refining, and in terms of designing. You like that? Ing, ing, ing. My rapping is just continuing tonight. And I think we can make this a much, much better place for everybody. And that's ultimately what the goal is, to run this like a well-oiled machine. And hey, that's it. Them's my thoughts, them's my ideas. Please comment and PM me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. As all, much love to everyone. Late.